Hello again. Welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Roguelike Adventures and Dungeons. So since last episode, I haven't really done a whole lot. Because I didn't want to, I didn't want to take off without you guys. But I did let a bit of time pass. It's still, it's still pre-genning chunks. We're currently up to 37%. The estimated time is a little bit higher than it actually is going to take. It says 24 hours, 54 minutes. It's actually probably quite a bit lower than that. But I've noticed that after a certain point, it seems like, I don't know if it's a memory leak or something like that, but it steadily starts taking more memory and then it starts like really slowing down and kind of locking up after it's been on like overnight. So you can see I've let 14 hours pass. The mob difficulty increase seems to be related to whenever you kill stuff. Not just for time passing, which is awesome. So it doesn't seem like the difficulty is raising on us. So I'm just kind of letting this run, in the background whenever I am asleep, or if I'm editing footage or something like that, I'll put it on and I'll just let it pre-gen chunks. So the first couple episodes we may have some lag spikes. I apologize. It should be sorted once we get that progress done and our chunks are pre-gened. And then it's just going to make the adventure aspect of the pack, as time goes on, it's going to make it a little bit more smooth for us. So you can see it's day 16 right now. But I also did kill a couple mobs that just kind of came up. While I was AFK. And I did have to shift these cherry bomb bushes out by one because mobs were climbing over them. Which is fine. I should have thought about that before. Also, probably this right here, I should probably do this, so that maybe we don't have mobs climbing over the fence in this side either. Because I was having mobs kind of climbing over and getting into my base. And so that's why I would kill them. I was just AFKing like right down here. I opened this up so I can just like stand here and not worry about mobs too much. Also something very, very interesting. Whenever you have, right now my cherry bombs, they haven't regrown yet. But whenever they do, you can actually, it seems like you can like infinitely harvest them. I have like an absolute ton of cherry bombs, you can see. I don't remember them being able to be infinitely harvested, but it seems like on here they are. I don't know if it's a bug or what's going on with it. Also, in our quest book, we did complete a quest between episodes, and that is all about that crops, the Inferium Essence. This is a common drop whenever you kill mobs. So we did complete that. We're going to get a loot chest. So we'll go ahead and take that. And the loot chests on here are pretty amazing, so let's see what we got. We got a bone, 6 bones, 4 bones, a spell book for some kind of novice spell, another spell book for another novice spell, a wand of mystery, which is what we're currently using, a storm mage hat, minus 20% to lightning costs, a wand of embers, which gives us fire potency. We have the haymaker. This is from the 8 Fabled Blades mod. The Fabled Blade that can control shockwaves. It is once used to knock an entire army unconsciously. I think it's meant to say it was once used to knock an entire army unconscious. And then we got a common mega loot case, an iron ring, inactive, gills, and ghostly. 2 redstone, wheat, bread, and bone. Okay. Actually some pretty awesome stuff in that. The Storm Mage hat, I think we are going to put that on. It's not going to match our stuff, but we do get a 20% lightning cost decrease for any lightning spells that we cast. Also, right here, let's go ahead and equip 2, 3, 4, and 5, and apply. And let's see if we can figure out what these spells do, out of curiosity. So this one, Leap. That is the Leap spell. And then the next one, Light. Awesome. That is quite useful. The light spell, I think it lasts forever, right? It creates a magical point of light which illuminates the surrounding area. It lasts for 30 seconds. Okay. 5 mana cost. And then the leap spell is just a leap forward jump. Causes the caster to jump upwards several blocks and slightly forward. That's an earth spell. And the light spell is a sorcery spell. So we're actually going to get, potency. We're going to, I think for that it would make it last longer than 30 seconds for something that's a duration cast like that. I believe so. Okay, and then we got an iron ring here that's inactive. And then let's see, wand of mystery, wand of embers. I don't have any fire spells at the moment. I'm just going to put those away. Our common mega loot case, we got, what is this? the Whiskers shovel with 7.17 mining speed and 3 upgrades. Okay. And then this sword, I'm not too familiar with the 8 Fabled Blades mod. I'll have to look into that. It says it's only got 6 durability. Oof, okay. I'm just going to put that away for right now. I'm going to have to play around with that stuff in like a test world and just see kind of what I think about it. And the Dungeon Tactics Iron Ring, I can't remember if it's a hotkey to make them active or how that works. Yeah, Trinket 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to set these to 7, 8, 9, and 5. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 5. I think that'll work to activate our trinkets. And that is these slots right up here. We put our trinkets in those. So if I put that right there and I hit 7, there we go. We can see that it's active and it's giving us Gills and Ghostly. So you can see I'm like invisible at the moment. And then we have water breathing. So that's how that works. But you can see my hunger is draining off super quick. That's how that works, is it basically just drains your hunger for the Dungeon Tactics equipment. So something to keep in mind. You don't want to just run around with it active all the time because you'll be starving. Oh, and Ghostly actually unequips my armor. I don't know if I like that. I'll keep it on just in case we do need Gills, but yeah, I'm probably not going to activate that too often. So anyways, on to new things. First up, we did hit level 5, so we're going to hit Ale, and we can actually choose a specialization here. You can see if we take mining, we get XP from ores, crafting, we get XP from crafting, combat, we get XP from mobs. I'm going to take combat. And done. And then let's see, we have levels here, and we can do like specializations. Currently we have 0 levels spent. We can do random crits. Combat specialization is what we have at the moment. So I don't think we can ever get crafting specialization or mining specialization. I'm not for sure. I haven't used this level up type mod before too extensively. I have tested around with it, but we can get cooking speed, green thumb, which is occasionally gives nearby crops extra growth ticks, plus 2% chance in increasing radius per level. And then there's fishing proficiency. Mining, we have stone cutting, which increases stone harvesting speed, 30% per speed per level. We have wood cutting, we have sprint speed, so you get faster sprinting. And then flint harvesting, you get a 10% chance of flint from gravel per level there. Random crits randomly doubles damage output for direct attacks. Archery stealth. Sneaking decreases mob detection range. I think we're probably, even though we took combat, we're more of a mage. So Iron Skin would be nice. But I do think we're going to go with probably some of this stuff within crafting, because I do plan on doing a bit of brewing within this series. And I think that would be good. Level cost, we need 11 levels though for that. We could instead go with something. Let's actually take a level in stone cutting. So we increase, because we're going to do a little bit of mining. So we'll take a level in that. There we go. We have 1 level. And then there's prospecting, potential to double ore harvest. That's also very useful. Okay, so anyways, you can see it took 5 levels from me. Anyhow, today what we are going to do, first and foremost, there we go. I get a little bit of rubber banding. Can't be helped until we get this stuff pre-genned. Night's about to set in. Let's throw a light. There we go. Look at that. That is so cool. I love it. Okay, so let's do maybe a little bit of exploration to start with today. And then I think we'll probably change over. Actually, let me kill a cow. Oops. You die. Good. Some leather. What I want to make first and foremost is a backpack, because I think it's going to be extremely useful for us. There is ender backpacks. We can't make those yet. I think it's going to be very useful for us within this pack, because we're going to be exploring a lot. We're going to be collecting stuff a lot, and I do want to get a backpack. First and foremost, let's go kill us, what, 2 sheep? 4 sheep? Maybe? I don't know. Depends on how much wool we get. And of course, we're just fighting with spells. I could fight with this. Because we do get XP, I believe, for these. No, it's a different... It's actually a different weapon mod. You have upgrades, which we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. So, let me get these. We'll also kind of keep an eye out for dungeons. Oh, look at that. We have a rare fireballsy skeleton of fatigue. We're going to try to just range him down with our spells here. There we go. Aha! It's actually pretty decent damage on that. I mean, it's not like super, oh my gosh, crazy damage, and a bow would probably be more. But it's really, really good and it fires faster. We got heart crystal shards. With these, we can make a heart container, increasing maximum health once we get 9 of those. And nothing else really worth noting. Is that a cow that's enchanted? Please tell me that it is. No? He doesn't seem to have an effect. Oh, this skeleton... Oh, here we go. That's a hungry skeleton, actually. See if we can get rid of that creeper. I think he's a little bit more of a danger to us, and then we'll just take him out with that. Oh, we got an ender pearl off of him? Okay, I'll take it. And then plaster, elderflower. Okay. That's cool. That's alright. I did notice that this pack has some really fun mods that we're going to get into. I mean, it has some that we've covered before, like Totemic and stuff, but it does have the Subterranean Switcheroo mod in here, which is a really, really cool mod. I mean, it doesn't add a ton of stuff. Oh, hey, whenever you see these pressure plates, break them, because good things lie underneath. What did we get? We got an Earth Mage. See, I'm already out of 1 storage upgrade. We got a couple scrolls. Those are for like, ooh, Unbreaking X, Infinite Fire. What? Okay. What is all this XP from? Oh my gosh. We'll take it. We'll take it because we'll need it for leveling up. I'm going to come back to that here in just a moment. I need to find some more sheep. If I had iron... Actually, you know what? I could make a set of shears because there's some iron in here. There we go. And there's some shears. Yay. So now we don't have to murder all of our sheep anymore. Oh, there's a festive creeper. Let's go kill this. I'm going to be running through... Oh my gosh. No. I forgot they do that. That's fine. There we go. He's dead. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, I hate festive creepers. There is some really cool mobs though in this pack, as you will see here soon. I'm sure. It does have some really good ones, like it has primitive mobs and stuff. Oh my gosh. Ultra Transfusing Skeleton, the Shadow. Okay. I can kill him. He doesn't have like an absolute astronomical amount of health. That one's got a shield. Oh my gosh. I wish I wasn't world genning or pre-genning chunks at the moment. Now that other skeleton is around here somewhere, but he's going to be hard to spot because he does go invisible. And I think he's right up here. You can see the potion effects around him. So let's see if we can get over here on top of him. I know he took off somewhere. Right there. There we go. He is dead. And what all did we get? Is that blaze powder? Really? Oh my gosh. See, I'm going to need a backpack. I'm definitely going to need a backpack for this pack. Like ASAP. I really want to see what's on these. Last stand. Okay. And blaze powder... There we go. We'll take that. That's 3 blaze powder. Yeah, that's definitely worth snagging. So, yeah, I've got to head back to base already. Like, 5 feet out the door at nighttime, and it's like, alright, I'm out of inventory space. Oh no, we got a mother spider here with a bunch of babies on it. See, I'm gonna find myself using that sword inevitably. Oh my gosh. It's like playing on a Minecraft server on here right now. Okay, there we go. Oh, a present. A present. I do want all this string. Oh my gosh. I just don't have space for all these things. Let me head back. Let me go dump off all this stuff because I just don't have space. Oh, and there's spider... There we go. There's spider spawners all throughout this web forest. I could break them. I'm not going to because, I don't know, I like having more mobs around. In truth. Plus, it kind of adds to this type biome. It just makes it a little bit better for us. And I am going to have to get on sorting this stuff. I'm actually going to keep that. I'll dump that. We could get a dog. We will. I don't want to get one right this second, though. So, but that is available to us. Alright, so let's head back out. Really, I shouldn't probably carry all of these... because I'm carrying like stone tools and I'm carrying the, you know, the upgraded ones that we've gotten from loot and stuff. And I probably don't need to do that. I could save on a little bit of inventory space, but more than anything, I really just need a backpack at this point. Hey, a zombie. It's a pyro zombie. Alright, you are dead, sir. Oh, and what? We got a diamond off one of those. Clunk. Okay, so we got 2 solstice gifts from Dungeon Tactics. I believe that has to do with Christmas, I think. It kind of makes sense, right? We got healing salve from Rough Tweaks. Our solstice gifts, we got 2 cooked chickens. Alright, I'll take it. Let's head over here to that chest real quick and just get that. The stuff that's in there so that I don't forget about it. Because there's actually some pretty good stuff in there. And there is some nice stuff in here. The scrolls are pretty cool. The infinite fire, that's really handy. Torches, you can never have too many of. Rails, that's fine. The Earth Mage hat will be a bit more useful because we'll want different sets based on what we're doing, maybe. Kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, I don't have any more inventory space. Okay, well that chest is just lost. We'll just leave it behind. Okay, I need 2 more pieces of wool. And backpacks are just going to be so crazy. Oh, treasure slime. What's inside of him? I can't really tell, but we're going to kill him. These guys are... Oh, it's coal. Okay. These guys are actually pretty useful because they do drop items. It'll be whatever's inside of them. What is that over there? Oh, it's one of those ashen guys with the masks. And there's some kind of a special skeleton over there. Oh, we got silverfish. Oh my gosh. I'm like stuck in place. There we go. Alright. Probably should have used my mind trick spell. There we go. On these guys. Here's one of those like little special masks. I do want to grab this. I'm going to drop pumpkin seeds. Yeah. That's a screw attack. Okay. And if I recall, that's what... and then we got one of these presents. Let's... we got coal. Okay. I'm not too worried about coal. Okay, well anyways, I saw some... I did see some sheep over here. And that's what I was going for. Was I just want some wool. I just don't remember exactly where I saw them. But they were over in this direction somewhere. Okay, here's some sheep. I mean, I've got a little bit of string. I don't quite have enough to get the, you know, the wool that I need. But I think it'd just be easier just to go out and get some like this. Mystical flowers, but I don't have any inventory space. I am kind of excited about that infinite fire this early. So we never have to make flint and steel, basically. We just have infinite fire. But, okay, let's head back. We're going to go make ourselves a backpack. It's not going to solve all the issues of just overloading our inventory right now, but it will help. One thing to note, this pack doesn't have... This pack really doesn't have much in the way of tech. It does have Giacomo's stuff in there, so we do have kind of like a little foundry, which we'll get into later. And it does have easy storage, so which is kind of like the big storage block mod. But there is no drawers, there is no AE2, there is no tech or RF production or anything, to that effect within this pack. It's actually, I do quite like it because it's a good change of pace. If you're tired of just playing like, every other pack is tech, and if you're tired of playing just like tech heavy type packs, it's a really good change of pace, I have to say. I do quite like that. I do need to get some animals up and going. I need to get all this stuff sorted though too. My inventory situation is horrible right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves a basic backpack. This right here. We have 4 upgrade points, tier 1, and we have a few slots. We could go ahead and start working. I want storage emphasis. I always like going with a storage emphasis. We're going to need just a bunch of iron to upgrade to the iron backpack. So I do think we're going to do a little bit of mining. It's going to be hard to explore very much until we get storage upgrades, because these type of packs, you just get tons of stuff when you go out. So I do think we are going to do just a bit of mining. I am going to need, I guess, an iron pick, ideally. Oh, and we can vein mine with the stone pick. So that's good. And I've been racking my brain as to what we're going to build. Hey, there's a chest down here. Okay. Interesting. Can we vein mine? Okay, we can't vein mine stone. We can only vein mine the ores and stuff. That's fine. Oh, and I need to set a backpack button. Yeah, let me do that actually really quick. So, controls. There is the F7. It's like the control wizard thing. You can do your controls through that as well. I tend to like this personally, but the control wizard does have some things that are useful though. Right here, iron backpacks. Oh, equip and unequip is disabled. Okay, well, that's a bummer. I'm going to set my backpack to subtract on my Naga, so I can just open this up, and we can dump things into there. Can you vein mine? Okay, you can't vein mine andesite, so good to know. There is some crystal ore. This is from Electrobobs. I don't think this pick is going to be able to mine it. There's some hard carbon. This is from the Switcheroo mod. You're going to get hard carbon clumps. Some metal clumps coated with coal, smelt into an iron ingot, craft into coal. May also be used as fuel directly. Basically, you can smelt it, you can get an ingot, you can craft it, and you get coal. Like if you put it into here, maybe it's more than that. Okay, that plus coal and you get 2 coal. That plus charcoal, you get 2 charcoal. You can also smelt it and get iron ingots, and then you can smelt it, and it works pretty much like coal. That's from the Subterranean Switcheroo that I was talking about earlier. It is a really fun mod. It does have some things like that, and then it also adds some really good decorative blocks, which you'll see once we get into the Nether. Just kind of some different sort of things, which I always love seeing stuff like that. So we do have enough for an iron pick, so let's go ahead. Hey, there's prosperity. I do want prosperity ore. Can we mine this right now? Yes, we can. Perfect. That is perfect. And quest complete, prosperity shards. That is for magical crops, which we are going to be doing. And we got some kind of a quest complete. It's a redstone torch. Sounds good. But Subterranean Switcheroo is pretty neat because it does include some stuff like that. Now, of course, the hard carbon clumps, naturally, you're probably going to need iron more than you're going to need coal. That's generally how it goes, but in some cases, in some of the ores, it'll be a bit more useful. Okay, so we got prosperity shards. You can see it opened up a lot of things here. There's infusion crystal. Let's go ahead and turn this in. We're going to get 16 Inferium Essence. Wonderful. And then there's a tier 1 crafting seed quest right here. And we get an Inferium apple. To get the tier 1 crafting seeds, are they standard? We're going to need to get base crafting seeds, which are seeds with prosperity shards. I do have some seeds. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some base crafting seeds. And I don't think that completes a quest. Doesn't seem like it. And then if we take that, whoops, that, we're going to get our tier 1 crafting seed. Dun, 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 and quest complete. And we'll get our Inferium apple. Okay. And then I guess we should make Inferium seeds as our first seed that we should make. So, that's just Inferium essence around seeds. Okay. For some reason I was thinking that took a crafting seed. It does not. So let's go ahead. There's that. And quest complete. Alright. Go ahead and claim that. And I guess we'll go with the wood seeds. We get 3 fertilized essence for crafting these. These will be useful. So there's also ironwood seeds. That's kind of nifty. 4 wood of any type, tier 1 crafting seed, and some Inferium essence. I think I've probably got some wood lying around here. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have any wood lying around. Let's pop out here. Let's go get some. And I've been kind of racking my brain as to what kind of a build I would like to do on here. I'm not for sure yet. I have not decided. I've got a couple ideas. I will say that one of the nice things about this pack is our builds, you know, they're not going to be, you know, let's fill up rooms with automation like in most series. Because we're not going to have a lot of automation. I mean, there'll be a little bit of few things, you know, like more vanilla-ish automation type stuff. But for the most part, we're not going to have much in the way of automation. So, what we're going to be doing is mainly building rooms. I think I have that backwards. And then I think, yeah, it's Inferium essence. What we'll have is, we'll have more focus on things like an armory, a bedroom, storage rooms, things of that nature. So there's our 3 fertilized essence. Oops. Well, that's kind of a start on that stuff. Let's go ahead and we're going to plant this stuff just right over here for now. We'll do our Inferium seeds and our wood seeds like that. And then can I put that right there? Make sure that's got light. And yeah, we'll just start letting those grow. We can use this fertilized essence. We can use it to instantly grow stuff. So right click, right click, right click. There we go. And you can see we got some wood essence. So yay. And let me go ahead and craft an iron pickaxe, because we are going to need that. And we got the Isn't It Iron pick. It's a clumsy, minus 5% to dig speed, minus 5% to attack speed. And we also got a loot chest here. We'll go ahead and open that. I don't know if we'll get to like setting up a farm or what, or what this episode. We got an archer's bow with power 3 infinity. We got a tome of arcana, apprentice rank. Awesome. That's one thing that we were wanting. A firebomb from Electrobob's Wizardry, another apprentice rank tome of arcana. So we can upgrade 2 wands if we want to. Another firebomb, bone, a couple witches' hats, golden apple, 2 heart jars, bucket wheat. Bucket's actually kind of nice. Duct tape from Dungeon Tactics. If you recall, we use this in Sprout. You can use it to basically repair stuff. It does stop working after so many uses, though. 5 gunpowder, rotten flesh, and bone. And we got a quest complete for getting a Tome of Arcana. That's awesome. I'm actually really happy that we got that. And we get a chance cube, which I'm honestly kind of scared at the moment to use a chance cube. I think I feel like I'm kind of scared of it. But we can go ahead and upgrade our wand. So we'll put it right there and apply. Advancement made, Wizard's Apprentice. And you can see that our wand now, instead of having, what, 750 limit to mana, it now has 1,000 mana limit. Okay. And you can see it's now 30% sorcery potency instead of 15% sorcery potency. So, yay. And then, of course, we do have another Tome of Arcana that's somewhere around here. There's also a wand storage upgrade. We'll use that later, not yet. I don't want to use that just yet. Chance cube. Do I want to chance it? Maybe at the end of the episode, we might chance it and try it out. Okay, this is the advanced one, which actually, this doesn't count as upgrading. We have to do the standard, which we actually get a scroll of identification, which would be nice. Arcane Seal of Protection. These are not too common, if I recall. There's a scroll of identification. Do we want to go ahead and go for the standard wand just to complete the quest? Because we're going to have to do it eventually anyways. Plus, it's not like we really have like a spell focus type at the moment. We're kind of just all over the place with our spells. So we'll just take this magic wand, this standard one. We'll add this in there, and our apprentice rank, apply, there we go. And give it just a second. There we go, quest complete. And we get a scroll of identification. And then we have to upgrade it to an advanced wand. There we go. So now we can store 1,500 mana, and I think the final one, there's a master rank, which I think stores like 2,500 or something. It's going to be really, really useful when you start getting into the higher rank spells. Now, in addition to that, you can also cast higher tier spells. Like if you notice, all the spells that we've been finding have been novice rank, but there is apprentice rank spells, advanced rank spells, and master rank spells. So you have to have an appropriate wand to cast those different spells. So, and then we got, oh wow, look at all this. We got another scroll of identification from that. And then there's a master's tome. We have to get a master rank Tome of Arcana, which those, if I recall, they're pretty rare. And I don't know if I want to use this advanced. I don't really have any advanced spells or anything like that to make use of that. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to put this away for now. Maybe later on we'll use it or something. We'll see. But one thing that I do want to do is, let me grab, I gotta get all this stuff sorted. I'll be working on that, I promise. Let's see, we've got 259. Let's grab ourselves like 7 of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our wand right here. Each of these does 100 mana. Now, if for example, I put 8 in here, it would use that 8th one, but we would lose, what, 59 mana if we did that. We would only get the 41 basically to fill it up. So it will use magic crystals if it can't make use of them. So I kind of don't like leaving them in here personally. So what we'll do is we'll put 7 in there and we're going to say apply. There we go. We now have 959 out of 1,000 mana inside of our wand. So, yay. And you can name these and everything if you want, you know. Okay, so let's head back down. Now that I've got this iron pick, I would like to go back down, and we're going to continue mining. We'll do a little bit of mining on camera within the series, I imagine, because there is dungeons and things and all that good stuff. This crystal ore, I think we should be able to mine it now. You cannot vein mine that. Okay. That's fine. Personally, I don't like Vein Miner, if I'm being totally honest, in most cases. In something like a Skyblock, it kind of makes sense. For this, it looks like some iron shrapnel coated in redstone dust. You can smelt into iron ingots, craft into redstone dust. So you could do it like this, like 4 and then 1 and you get that. Or you can get 3 this way. This, of course, being more efficient because you get 5 per craft. So there's also a basic sifting tool that you can craft, and you can get 5 that way. So that's probably what we'll do, is make the sifting tools. I can't remember if they have durability. I want to say that they do. Red iron. Oh, that's the advanced sifting tool. Okay, that's the one that takes iron. And then we can also get a depth soul. This badge belongs only to one who has mastered the fusion of elements. We'll get into that later. Okay, but anyways, you cannot use that one as a fuel source either, by the way. That, of course, was due to the fact that that one had coal in it, so it was usable as, you could just use it as coal as is. So I would also like to get into animals and farming here pretty quick because we are going to need it. Originally, I was intending to do that today, but I don't think we're going to get to that today because I kind of got mob killing happy there. Just a little bit. Leveling up. We do have the ability to do some leveling up if we wanted to. I don't know if I want to go straight for cooking speed, smelting efficiency, or if I want to go for prospecting. I feel like prospecting, potential to double ore harvest, plus 5% chance of doubling per level. It's pretty nice. So let's go ahead and increase that. Then we're going to need 17 levels to increase it again, which actually it seems like we can do that. There we go. Okay, it just wasn't taking or something. And then we do have enough levels to get this stone cutting. We're going to go ahead and take that. Getting a little bit faster mining early in, it's going to be useful for us. And levels. Honestly, that's where you'll want to spend most of your levels, especially like early game. You'll just want to like level up your stats and stuff. Because there's a lot to that if you notice. Oh, I see mossy stone. That means there is probably a dungeon. I want to say that dungeon rarity, it's a little bit more common within this pack to find dungeons, I think. But this could also be a quark structure thing. In fact, I'm actually thinking that's what it is. It's just quark. But on the plus side, we did find lava, which is good. I got really excited there because I thought we'd stumbled upon a dungeon, but so we'll just block that off and vein mine it. Oh, there's gold underneath. Nice. We'll definitely take that. Okay, so far we've gotten some metal clumps coated with coal. We've got 3 of these. We've got 15 of these, and we got 7 iron, and then 2 iron ore chunks. That's from level up. So whenever we mine, we have a chance to get extra. That's how it works. And then this you can just take and craft 2 into an ore, or you can smelt it straight and get 1. So chances are we're going to be smelting it straight in and getting the iron ore that way. Alright, I'm going to head back up. I think that's enough mining for right now. I mainly just wanted some iron for us to get started because I can't craft iron tools until I get iron. It's basically what it is. There is some iron above ground. I noticed in some of those like little, I don't know what you'd call them, like those little above ground things. There is some iron up there. I'm going to take this stuff with me and this chest. But I've been debating about what kind of a build we want to go with. I haven't decided, but it will definitely have a magical feel to it because, I mean, you know, we're not going to have any tech. There's no sense in even doing a tech style build. But we are going to do kind of a magical build because this pack is all about magic and dimensions and portals and stuff like that. I mean, it doesn't have like your classic magical mods. Like there's no Botania or anything like that. Which is, I'm definitely not complaining about that because I love the fact that this is very much a deviation from your standard Minecraft packs. Because even like mob heavy packs tend to be they still tend to have a lot of tech and stuff in them. This one doesn't. It's just like, here you go, this is what you get. I do want that smelting speed increase, but it's 11 levels for cooking speed. Okay, I've had that iron stuff smelting up, like the different types of iron and all that. We'll add more furnaces and stuff later, but I do want to go ahead and upgrade our backpack. So we'll go ahead and go for storage emphasis iron backpack. So now we have 7 upgrade points. We'll get into upgrades later, but we have more slots available to us. One thing I would like to go ahead and do is the bee, or it's an apiary. I want to get an apiary from rustic. So we're just going to need planks and then some wood, which I actually don't have any wood. Let me go get 6 pieces of wood. There we go. Vein miner does work on the wood. Yay. If you have a tool. So, awesome. Awesome stuff. So we've got a bunch of wood now available to us. And let's run back over here real quick. I love being able to jump over fences. Like, I need these springy quality legs. They're so nice. Let's see. Let me get 2 of those. And these are very, very cheap, and they are very, very useful to us. There is our rustic apiary. You really only ever need 1 bee. And that's going to be enough forever, no matter how many of these we set up. Because they're going to create bees passively. And it's going to speed up the more bees that it has, and it's going to increase the effect of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down... we'll just put it right here. Okay, we're going to put our bee into there, and it's going to start running. Okay, it doesn't have like a percentage that's running or anything, but basically as it runs, it's going to increase crop growth around it based on how many bees are in it. That denotes how fast it is. So it can stack up to 64 bees. But as it runs, it's going to produce additional bees. It's also going to produce honeycomb, which we'll be able to use later on. It's not going to be a super speed increase even with 64 bees, but they do stack, so we can add additional apiaries. And then this we can use to make beeswax. We can also use it to make honey, to make mead. We can also use it in alchemy, the different rustic alchemy. Beeswax we can use to make candles, and as well as the quark candles. So very, very useful to get that up and going, and it will help speed this up a little bit. And I think we should probably harvest these with a left click instead of a right click, because the mystical agriculture crops, you can get extra seeds whenever you harvest. I think by default it's only like a 5% chance, but you can get additional seeds whenever you harvest. So in theory we'll never have to get more seeds, but I do plan on doing some big crop areas for mystical agriculture. And we will start setting up like proper farms, probably starting next episode. I've just got to figure out exactly what kind of a build I want to do. I mean, I've got, like I said, I've got a couple things in mind. One of those, possibly some kind of like Wizards College. But I do think there's going to be a lot of focus on the portals, different portal rooms for each portal. So say the Twilight Forest portal will be very Twilight Foresty. Probably a very large area for each portal. And then we'll have, you know, Deep Dark, Hunting Dimension, all that stuff. And then we'll probably dress up the other sides of the portal. So it's almost like you're teleporting, but you're still inside the Mage College or whatever build that we end up doing. Like you're still inside of it, but you're exiting out on a different plane, so to speak. So we'll see. Yeah, see, now we've got 2 bees and 2 honeycombs. And then once we hit 64 bees, then the best thing to do is like split the stack in half and set up another apiary. And just keep doing that. Because we're going to need a lot of these apiaries. Because I'm going to want quite a few of them for each farming area. I can't remember the exact size that they do. I can't remember if it tells in JEI their range. It's not super big. I want to say it's only like a 5x5 or something like that. But I'll double check it whenever we go set up our farms. And, you know, we'll try to make the most of it. But we will have a lot of those apiaries around. And before we end out the episode, I know we didn't get like a ton done this episode, but we got kind of sidetracked exploring there at the start, so, and checking out some of the ores and stuff. I do want to try out this chance cube, and I'm going to come a little ways out away from our house because some of these can be rather nasty. So, oh, and it's a present. I forgot to bring a pick. Actually, I think I can just break it. If it does those iron bars or something like that, I should probably back off. Make a pick real quick, and then we'll try it again. Like, we'll break it with a pick. Because you can get some really nasty things from chance cubes. And it can be very unforgiving. Okay, so let's give this a shot. We got an armor stand. Oh, wow. Black banner. Iron legs. A diamond hoe. Iron boots. Iron helmet. And a cake. Yeah, just a regular cake. Cool. Oh, and it does have the different foods. So as we eat like different types of foods, we'll get buffs. So that is awesome. Oh, our difficulty increased. We are difficulty 2 now. So I don't know if it's time-based or what. But yeah, we can get extra hearts from eating food variety, which is good. And these right here, these are rustic crops. These are ginseng, which we've actually got some of that. I am going to be planting that stuff because we're going to be getting into the rustic alchemy system on here. We can actually hear our bees, it sounds like. We have 3 bees and 4 honeycombs now. They do multiply like super fast. You will come to notice. Like, they do multiply very, very quickly. So, but anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode, sadly. So I am going to end this one out here. Next episode, I promise we'll actually start setting up more of a proper base. I've got to figure out exactly what I want to do. So, but I'll hopefully figure out by next episode, and we'll start getting some proper farms in. Maybe get some cows, some sheep, some chickens. Maybe do a little auto egg system and feather system, and some stuff like that. We'll start moving into a little bit of that. And then probably after that, probably episode 4, we'll start some proper exploration. Maybe tackling a dungeon or something, you know. Because we'll be doing a lot of that within this series, I promise. But and we'll also be doing a bit of building. We may do try, that's a big try there, to do some building streams. We'll see. So, of course, with my internet situation, that's easier said than done in a lot of cases, but we're gonna give it a shot anyways. On the plus side, we're not within this pack, since it's single player, it's not using up any internet usage. Being on a server shouldn't be an issue, but with my internet issues, that is an issue. So maybe it might work better streaming on a single player situation than multiplayer. I don't know, but it would probably just be building streams. So but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay updated with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys then.